Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today I'm going to show you my mini November haul of coloring supplies. At the top I want to thank everybody for subscribing and commenting and liking and welcoming me to the color community. I really appreciate it. And just an FYI, I have subscribed back to those of you who have channels and I could do that for. Many of you I was already a subscriber before. But I did sub under my lurker name because it's all trained on all the stuff that I already like to watch on YouTube. Not just coloring. I watch a multitude of things. So I don't want to retrain under the other one to give me all the proper channels. Nor do I want to go join like 250 channels again. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into the haul. So in early November, I was walking through my Dollar Tree and I found these foundation brushes. And I'm like, oh, those are the things you use with the gel crayons. And I'm like, I've had the gel crayons on my wish list for a long time, so I bought 4. These are the 2 I haven't used yet. 2 sizes. Kind of big and kind of small. Seems perfect. I've looked online for brushes, but you get like this whole set, and some of the sets seem pretty cool. Like they have these tiny little brushes, which might be useful. But then they have like these huge ones. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get those and have to throw those humongous ones away. That drives me crazy. I only like to bring into my house what I actually want to keep and own and stuff like that. I don't want extra stuff hanging around. I'm mostly a minimalist, although I would not call my coloring hoard minimal, but it's not huge either. So I used these today. I washed them. They're drying. I hope they're not going to stay all stuck like that, but anyways, so I got 4 brushes, and then I ran home, and I'm like, oh, yay, I can order the gel pens. Or not gel pens, the gel crayons. So yes, I got, finally, the Silky Gel Crayons. So, I've already had a really long play with them today. They just came in the mail today. I went to the P.O. box, picked them up. They're wonderful. I really like them. So, I'll show you all the stuff I played with. And then I realized when I was watching Emma Colors 2020 last weekend, the weekend before last, it's like, oh, I didn't get the cutting board that you need to rub the crayons on, and then, you know, pick up your color. You can also rub them on and do it like watercolor too. So you can see where I was doing my swatches there. So I picked that up. And the last thing, well, not really the last thing in my latest Amazon purchase. The other thing is not coming until December 7th. But I did get some Snowflake Stencils because I wanted to add them to some of the winter pages perhaps. Especially, I'm doing a summer whip, which I'll show you in a second. But I wanted to turn it into a winter whip since I started in July and I'm finishing it this month. So we can add snowflakes to it. So there's 3 sizes, small, medium, and humongous. Like, look at this. This thing is huge. It's like 14 inches long. It's awesome, but I'm probably going to have to cut them down. I don't know how I'm going to store that. Or how would you even use that? Like, anyway. So those are my cool new stencils. And I'll show you all the stuff I played with on the gel crayons here. So when I first got them, I was just given an initial test, and then I kind of ranked them in the order that I wanted them. I'm playing with some colors here that match the background on my whip is painted with this pink acrylic paint that you can sort of see in the background there. I played with it just with the brushes on plain paper. I practiced, among other things, I was practicing some of my color shift testing before I did it on the page. And I opted, no, I'm going to wait for my gel crayons and do it with gel crayons. I really like this one here. Hopefully there's not too bad of a glare, but that's color shift paint. That's my acrylic paint with color shift paint on top, and then the stencil on top of there. I just like that one the best, but I did not want to do that much work on my page. I've already painted it. I didn't want to paint it again. Would look cool though. Yeah, so here I was practicing just with the plain backgrounds with the stencil for my book. I then just jumped in and did the page in the book before I even did a color swatch of everything. I'll show you my color swatch in a second, but we've got my whip here, my summer spring page. I don't know what it is. This is seasons and it's in the front of the book, so it might be summer maybe. I don't know where spring ends and summer starts, but it's a very mixed media page, so I don't know if you can see the color shift paint all over the place there. That's green, not gold, but I love it. I love how it color shifts. So we've got every kind of medium available here. You can see the snowflakes and the gel crayons on top of the acrylic paint back there. We've got Prismacolors here and color shift paint, Brute Fooners and Pastelos and color shift paint and gel pen and dollar store marker and etc. A lot of mixed media, but I really like how the snowflakes came out. So I hope the rest of it comes out just as good. I just have a little bit to finish and then we're done. So yeah, had to totally play with it on the page. And then after that I did myself a proper swatch chart here. I wanted to simulate how it would be with the brush, because you know how it is over here. Like, I guess I could do a color swatch like that, but that doesn't give me, when you do it with the brush, it comes out pretty light. So what I did here, I did three things. I colored it on, and then I went over it with a Q-tip and pulled it out so I would get that simulation of kind of the lighter color that if you brush it on it would be. And then over here you can see I did it where you rub it on the palette, add water, and I watercolored it on to the other side there. So we kind of have three tests there. I have to go to Walmart and buy numbers. I've already run out of number stickers, so I got to go buy some more number stickers. But I really I'm going to have to try this in one of my books, on a background probably. I really like what the Q-tip did. So you put it on and it's all intense, and then you kind of smoosh it into the fibers of the paper, and it comes out really well. It's still vibrant. But yeah, I really like the look of it. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but to the naked eye, it looks really cool. It looks like you could get some really good blends, you know, if you want to go from yellow to kind of orange. You could get some nice blends. So I'm gonna have to try that. It's gonna be one of the, when I finish all my whips that I said I was gonna do this month, and I'm pecking away at them. I've got, this one's almost done, that's 2, and then I have my 2 Johanna Basford ones, so maybe by the end of the month I will have all of them finished, but I'm trying to finish those whips because they bug me. So yeah, that's my test page that will go into my swatch book, and I'm really pleased with my Silky crayons thus far. I think they're going to be good. If you've noticed, my hauls have been slowing. I mean, I've been coloring not quite a year, but you know, I was purchasing lots of things before I did a YouTube channel, and now we're slowing down because I think I kind of have most of the books I want. I have most of the supplies I want. I don't want extra stuff hanging around my house, just things that I really want. So yeah, I don't see too many big hauls in the future. Probably just mini hauls, a few things here and there. On my list, I'm thinking about watercolor pencils. Either watercolor pencils or Inktense pencils, which are basically like watercolor, so just permanent. But maybe gonna get one of those things. I don't know yet. But anyways, I thank you for your time. I hope you have a lovely holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't live where you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a wonderful week. I will see you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.